at this beautiful Pancras jacket. I got it in 1993, September 21st, on my first Pancras fight. Okay, being afraid when you have to fight. Listen, guys, without fear, you can't have courage. I heard about big name fighters who are actually super scared before they fight. But you know what? They still do it, and that's when you can have courage. So a long time ago, my student, Duane Ludwig, who's now my very close friend and business partner, he was fighting in Canada for the world title against Jens Pulver, who was the UFC champion at the time, but he just left the UFC. Well, Duane knocked him out and he got the world title. But also on the card was this guy named Georges St-Pierre. It was his fourth fight, and it was against Thomas Denny. And Georges won. And after the fight, I was backstage and I saw him walking, so I shouted, hey, excuse me, what's your name again? Can you come, please? I would like to tell you something. So, yeah, sure, Mr. Rutten, you know. My name is Georges. I said, okay, listen, man, you're going to be the next world champion. And he goes, you really think so? I go, no, I know so. He goes, oh my God, thank you so much. Can I ask you something? I go, of course. He said, how is it that you're not afraid when you fight? I go like, who told you that? I mean, no, nobody told me, but you can see that you're not afraid. I said, listen, George, everybody's afraid. You know, it's just how you deal with it, you know? And you need to be a little bit afraid because that will make sure you don't overcommit to strikes and that you're going to stay focused. But trust me, all the fighters are afraid. And with me, it's also a lot of excitement, so to say. I was afraid when I started, but once I started to fight like I do with the gym, meaning with no pressure, that's when I really started to enjoy fighting. I have seen guys a bunch of times who run circles around current world champions in their gym, and everybody believes that they are going to be the next champion, but they could never control themselves under pressure. You see, being good in the gym doesn't make you a good fighter. Can you do the same thing under pressure? Because there's no room for mistakes. You see, mixed martial arts means that there are many ways that you can win a fight. But that automatically also means that there are many ways that you can lose a fight. So a good friend of mine, Amir Peretz, unreal self-defense guy. He takes guns away from people in like 0.1 second. You can actually see this on YouTube at Fight Science. It's incredible what he can do. He's also a great sparring partner for me. I never got hurt, he never got hurt, and when we were training, it was always good. But he said something really cool one time when we were teaching a seminar. So he told everybody, imagine you have a 2x4, which is 20 feet long. You throw it on the grass, and you have to walk over it. Easy, right? In the middle, you can probably make a 360 turn. You can skip on one leg to the other side. Okay, so now put that same beam up 30 feet. Can you do the same? And that's what happens when fighting as well. In the gym, it's nice and safe. Under pressure, there's no room for mistakes. Once you can deal with that, you're off to a solid career. Hossu!